Hello, welcome to another General Shao cameo guide. My name is Ivan. So today we're going to look at the Ferra cameo for General Shao. So what is Ferra all about and what does she bring to the table for General Shao? So all in all, she is a character that allows you to have mid, overhead and low mix-ups in the form of this Torr stance right here. I will explain this further. But yes, while in this Torr stance, you gain increased movement. It's so funny for General Shao because he screams all the way when he's dashing. So yeah, we'll cover all the moves and all the utility. This is certainly a cameo that requires in-depth explanation for all of her moves and everything. So without any further ado, let's begin. Alright, so let's get the general stuff out of the way. No pun intended, I swear. So Ferra gives you extra 150 health for General Shao, who has a base value of 1100 health, increases his health to 1250 health. So yeah, this guy can take a few extra hits. Alright, so yes, really great for Shao. It's always nice to have extra health. So the first move we're going to talk about is the Lucky variation right here. So you call her out, and while you are hitting your opponent here, she will cheer you on, which increase your meter gain. As you can see, she is cheering, and you know, she's loving it. And yeah, she's already out, alright, because I took too long. But yes, you have increased meter gain while she's out. And also, one more thing about this cameo right here, and yeah, before I get into that, if you can call out during a combo right here, so you can kind of hit confirm it. You can cancel it like whenever, like down cameo, okay? But if your opponent hits you, okay? If your opponent hits you, you will decrease your meter gain instead, okay? So instead of gaining meter here, you are actually losing meter, alright? So you need to be careful when you're throwing this out. Like, you don't want to throw this out when, you know, in like neutral. Like, I would throw this out, you know, when I confirm into a combo right here. Like right here. Similar to like a Shujinko call. You know, you can confirm it and then, you know, put her away when you know the combo is over. Now, one last thing I want to touch on Lucky variation is that you can use this move as a mid shield against mid projectiles, and she has some interesting properties while in this state in terms of getting hit, okay? So I'm going to set Shang Tsung right here to shoot a high projectile and a mid projectile, okay? So as you can see, a high projectile goes through her completely, but a mid projectile will hit her. But for other cameos, if you hit that cameo, like that move will be interrupted completely. But for this cameo right here, if you hit her, she'll get stunned for a while, but then she comes back. So you know, she'll be in this state until your cameo meter runs out. For the purposes of this demonstration, I set my cameo bar to like infinite, to full, okay? So like, yeah, she'll just be there forever, you know? So yeah, interesting tech. It might be good against zoners with mid projectiles. You know, like you just need that one last hit to win the trade, okay? Like Shao has an abysmal zoning game, but yeah, hope this will help in the slow-ass zoning war. Okay, so yep, on to the next move. Now, before we move on to the Torr stance right here, I would like to talk about a forward throw. Leaves your opponent at full screen, 110 damage. You can go for an X buff after this. So yes, pretty good OK is plus 18. And in the corner, you can get pretty good OK from it. Now if you hit this, you can guarantee a back one right here if you're near enough. Because it's plus 18 and the back one is 14 frames. So yep, if you're near enough, go for that back one. And yep, unless they try armor, it's guaranteed. Yep, so pretty good. Okay, you can go for a sand tool, all the good stuff. Alright, so yes, that's the forward throw. And let's move on to the next move. Alright, time for the good stuff, which is the Torr stance. So if you press the Kameo button, you'll enter Torr stance, and while in Torr stance, your movement is significantly increased. Your jumps will become short hops, which is reminiscent of the short hop from MK11. And you'll get another attack from this, which we'll cover in detail later. And yeah, it's very, you can really back the F up like fairly well right here. And I was playing with Finesse, shout out to Finesse, regular viewer of the channel, great friend. We were playing like a long set, okay, and we kind of called this move the Korean backdash, the KBD. If you all play Tekken, you'll know what it's about, you know. It's basically a dash cancel because you can like back up like real fast, you know. So it's a Korean backdash in MK. It's amazing, okay. And the forward dash is kind of like a Mishima wave dash. Again, if you play Tekken, you know what I'm talking about, alright. It's because you'll be waiting for the mix from this. So yeah, it is really oppressive, this stance. They'll be waiting for the mix, and yep, you'll gain increased movement speed. It's amazing. I love it so much. And it's so funny how Shao grunts, you know, when he's backing up. Amazing. Fantastic detail from the NetherRealm team. Okay, without any further ado, let's move on to our first move from Torr stance. Alright, so the first move we're going to talk about in Torr stance is the Torr stance tool, the overhead attack. Pops them up for a combo. There's the BNB here. Do a single standing tool into 2-2 for 38%, pretty good damage. Can also do it in Axis. It goes the same with the other launcher as well, that we're going to talk about later. 35% into Axis, pretty good. You can't jump this move. If they try to jump the second move, okay, they will get hit. Alright, so yes, this move anti-airs as well. I'm gonna set this guy to jump. As you can see, it is not jumpable. Alright, and this move is safe if they block it. Alright, stop jumping please, thank you sir. If they block it, it's just -2, but if they up-block it, it's actually minus double digits. So yeah, you can mix them up. It's -27. So yeah, be careful when you're using this move. And yep, that is the sack toss, the potato sack toss, also known as Torr stance tool. On to the next move. Now, on the other side of the mix-up, there is the slide, Torr stance 3. So, same combo again, standing 2, 2, 2, into 2, 2, down back 3, or down forward 2. Okay, so this slide right here, if you hit it up close like that, sometimes this standing 2 won't hit, alright? You need to be quick with it, okay? But, if you want more consistent conversions, instead of standing 2, you can hit 2, 2, standing 1 instead, for like 1% less damage. Okay, but if you're real good, okay, ideally you would go for standing 2 all the time. But yeah, if the connection is shoddy and you want some easy conversion up close right here, standing 1 is the way. Standing 1 is much more fast. Okay, so yeah, like in this distance right here, this 2 into 2, 2 conversion here, it's ideal. Okay, but somehow if you can hit the slide from this distance, you can get a back 2 into this full combo right here. Alright, you have enough time to go for this, which is, yeah, almost 43%. Pretty good. Alright, and I will have a counterplay section towards the end of the video, but I'm just gonna touch on it briefly. The overhead, you can't jump it, but this move right here, you can jump it, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna set this guy to jump. If they're seeing this coming, they can just jump over it and punish you for it. So yeah, see what your opponent does when you're doing this move, you know? So yes, slide, really good move. For some nice damage. And there's a meterless conversion to this as well. You can do something like this. Okay. This is a meterless conversion. Like back 3-2 won't work here. I've tested. Very nice. So yes. Same goes for the overhead. The meterless conversion. Oh my god, this guy's still up blocking. Alright. Yeah. Same for this. Meterless conversion. Yeah, if you don't have any meter, you want to go into access, that's the way. Now the next move we're going to talk about, it's the Torr stance command grab, okay? So while in Torr stance, you have access to a command grab, which can't be broken. It is a command grab. It deals 100 damage. Pretty good for round closers, okay? If they are trying to block something like this, it takes. And you know, you will get a throw from it. If they are waiting, if they are respecting for the low and overhead mix, you hit them with one of these to close out the round. It's really, really good. Alright. This move is interruptible by a 7-frame jab. If you're fast enough, let me switch to Johnny Cage right here. And then we'll do this. I don't think that's fast enough. Okay. It's interruptible right here. If they see it come in, I mean, depending on the distance or so, you know, it is interruptible. If you hit it like really, really far, like max range like that, then you know, Johnny Cage can't punish it. Like, or anybody with a 7-framer can't punish it. But yeah, if you do it like this close, yeah, it is possible to punish it. So yeah, and in addition to that, they can duck it as well. So yeah, you gotta be careful. I only do it at the end of the round, you know, as a round closer. And you know, like throughout the match, you can just do something like this, just to like you know, gain some distance. You get pretty good OP from this as well. It's plus 20 knockdown. It's 20 knockdown frames. So yeah, you can go for the axe buff right here. Pretty good. Alright, so yes, on to the next move. Now let's talk about how you can combo your Torr stance moves with your normals, and this will be for the Torr stance moves that we've talked about so far. The next few Torr stance moves doesn't combo, unfortunately, so we'll be covering this here. So let's start with the command grab. 2-2 into command grab combos if you do it fast enough. I did it slow right there. There we go, that's the timing. 2-2 combos, back 3 combos. Back 1 is a bit finicky, you know, sometimes you'll miss. But yeah, if you do it, I think it's a bit later. You know, it's not fast enough. You need to do it. There's a specific timing to it, yeah. Same with this also. You need to do it like a second later right here. And then it combos, okay. But back 3, pretty consistent so far, alright. Now, standing 2 can combo into the slide and the overhead. This standing 2 into overhead is a bit finicky. Sometimes it doesn't combo, okay. Okay, you got this one. You gotta do it like real fast. Okay, but it is possible to combo it. And just do it. There we go. It combos into nice damage. Okay, it's a bit finicky, but you know, it combos. Sometimes it doesn't. Something is up with this hitbox issue right here. There you go, it combos again, but yeah. 2-2 into it doesn't combo, it's standing 2. Okay. Standing 2 into slide, however, this combos very consistently. It's the overhead that's a bit weird, you know. But if they're blocking the slide anyways, or they're jumping it, they'll get hit by that. Nice damage. 397. Very, very nice damage. Okay. And yep, those are all the moves and how you can combo into the Torr stance moves. On to the next section. Now, let's talk about the yo-yo throw. Torr stance 4. You throw this, it's an overhead, it's plus. If you do it like the closer you are, the more plus it is, I would say. But you can't do it like up close like this, you know, it will miss. You try to jail into it, like you try to do a move into it, it will miss as well. You know, you can do something like this if they are like waiting for it, you know. Like standing 2 max range into it, into the close version, it'll work, you know. You get some hefty plus frames, you know, it's plus 17 for that one. So yeah, but yeah, be careful when you're throwing this. I usually throw it at like this distance right here, you know, you can get some plus frames from it. And on hit, you can get a knockdown, which is nice, but you know, not as nice as a launcher, but gives good Oki. Plus 52 knockdown, X buff guaranteed basically, you know, unless you try armor. But yep, that's a yo-yo throw. Yeah, that's about it for yo-yo throw. You know, it's alright, this move, you know. I would rather go for a mix right here. But yeah, you can find some use for it. It's a pretty good move. Sort of like a projectile as well, you know. Like if somebody is zoning you, just throw one of these out, you know. You'll at least if they trade with you, at least you'll get a great like knockdown frames for like X buff and for you to move in right here. So yeah, that is the yo-yo throw. Now let's talk about the mid launcher here, Torr stance 1, also known as swing in the move list. It's a mid launcher, pops your opponent up for a huge combo here. You can get a huge combo like this. It should hit 40%. Okay, into axis as well. Alright, so this move, they can't jump this. Okay, if they try to jump the slide, or they try to jump the command grab, okay. Let's set this guy to jump. They try to jump this, it'll hit them. Okay. So yeah, this is the most damage you can get from Torr stance right here. It is really, really good. Okay. And it'll work well with the next move we're gonna talk about. Alright, stop jumping please. Okay, so on to the next move. Now, on to the good stuff. Let's talk about Pain and Gain. It's down Kameo. So while Pain and Gain is active, you'll gain increased damage and you'll have 1 hit of armor. It can be stacked twice for double effect of the increased damage. And one interesting thing to note about Pain and Gain is when you do this move, it takes away health, but it doesn't take away Kameo meter. Okay, so the first stat takes 50 health, next stat takes 100 health. Okay, and as you can see there, it doesn't take any Kameo meter, and there is an armor to it as well, which we'll cover in another section right here. But yes, this will make your combos double stack right here, even like 1 stack, hit really, really hard. Like this BNB right here will deal 55% damage. Okay, 55%. Alright, so yeah. And you know, if you're zoning somebody, I mean, we'll cover this a bit later, like this will hit for a lot. You can use that slide to zone as well. But yeah, it is amazing. And one thing to note about Pain and Gain is that I'm going to set Johnny Cage right here to break mode on right here. But with that, he needs 3 bars. So let's give him 3 bars real quick. So while Pain and Gain is active right here, if they break away, the Pain and Gain effect will disappear completely. So you just stab yourself for 100 damage or 50 damage for nothing right here. Okay, so yes, keep in mind on your opponent's super meter right here, you know, I usually go for this like after they break away, you know, after they break away right here, or you know, they don't have a breaker, then I'll go for this, you know, just to make sure my pain and gain effect right here is active. So yeah, keep in mind if your opponent has a breaker. Okay, on to the next section. Now, as mentioned before, pain and gain has armor during the activation of the move, okay? So you stab yourself once, you have 1 hit of armor, and you stab yourself twice, you have 2 hits of armor during the activation of the move. So it's not throughout right here, okay? So you can use this as a flash parry or a armored launcher, okay? So I've recorded Johnny Cage right here doing his jump kick, one of the most notorious jump kicking moves in this game because it's so hard to anti-air. And yeah, instead of up blocking, you can activate pain and gain and flash parry it. And yes, it is really good. You know, one strategy I like to use is that if the opponent is waiting for the mix in this Torr stance right here, you back up, they try to advance, you hit them with one of these, okay? Like the main instinct, instinctively, if your opponent sees you like backing up like this, they will want to advance. Unless they're a zoner, you know, then you have to see what kind of character you're fighting up against, okay? You stab yourself once, you know, and then you hit them with one of these. You'll really catch them off guard, okay? So yes, and one more thing is that you can set up pain and gain in a move as well, okay? So you can do like 2-2 like back up pain and gain right here, or like you know, like the usual stuff like back 1, okay? And yeah, you gain the pain and gain, you gain the pain and gain. Yeah, you do the pain and gain like safely right here, okay? Unless they have like multi-hitting moves like Johnny Cage like 2-1-2, okay? So, but one thing that I like to do, okay, is with this move forward 4 right here, okay? As you can see, forward 4, it has a hit advantage of plus 36, okay? Which means this pain and gain right here is guaranteed, okay? So I'm going to set Johnny Cage right here to do a get up mode attack. EX Shadow Kick. 12 frames. 10 frames, sorry. One of the fastest armored moves in the game, okay? And we're gonna use it to flash parry. Okay? So if they try armor this, like unless you're Kung Lao, you block their armor, you absorb it, and you can hit them for it. You can kill them for it. It's pretty good. So yeah, you can utilize forward 4 right here to set this up. Really awesome utility. Okay. And yes, that's Pain and Gain's armor and how you can use it as a flash parry. Now, let's talk about the Let Me Ride move, which is up Kameo. If you do the move by itself, your character will jump and you'll enter Torr stance. And if you do any move at some point in the air like this, you know, you'll go into it as well. So you can do like combos like this, like something like this. You know, on block you can have some mix-ups after this. It's a bit tight on hit though. Do a combo like this. Now this sequence right here does take out your entire Kameo bar though. So you need to use it real sparingly, okay? And while doing the short hops right here, you can do jump 1 or 2 and you do this overhead pop-up right here. So on block, you can do something like this, you know, if they are preparing to punish this, you know, you can hit them with this. So yeah, you can do tricks like this, and this is safe. Ran out of camera. This is safe only at it doesn't even show the frames, but you know, trust me bro, it is safe. Okay, yeah, it's safe, it's -2, but if I do it in that sequence, it doesn't show. You know, you can do it like this. Like, they will have to respect the mix right here. Because most people, when, you know, they see you doing this minus as hell move right here with terrible range, instinctively they'll try to block this, okay? But now there's another mind game with this, which is this air Ferra move right here. So yes, you can use it like this. And you can extend some combos with this move as well. If you somehow like hit a back two right here, you know, you can do something like this. Yeah, it's pretty tight though. Yeah, wouldn't recommend. This takes out like a whole Kameo bar unless you want to go to a Torr stance like immediately right here. But it is possible. I tried it just now. Yeah, there you go. Gives you one extra hit, pushes to 40%, and you're back to BNB. Pretty good. So yeah, no troll combos for this guy because with other cameos, when they, other characters, when they go in the air, you know, you can pop Ferra up with this and make them have a troll combo, but yeah, not this guy. This guy is on the ground all the time. So yes, the only utility right now is this move right here on block. I wouldn't recommend doing this move on hit right here. You know, it's like extra a few damage right here. I'd rather save it for a mix-up. But you know, if you want to swag on your opponent, want to do some swaggy combos, you can go for this. You know, 40% takes a whole Kameo bar, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I'll do it on block. On block is good, you know. Like, I'll do it to kill. Yeah, they can't up-block this. You know, because they'll try to punish this. You're in that hit stun right here. So yeah, that is the let me ride move and the air Torr stance move. On to the next section. Now, let's talk about counterplay. I like to include counterplay sections in my guide videos because understanding what your opponent can do against you, it's another step to understanding how your character can play with your Kameo. Alright, so I'm going to show you each options and how you can fight against it. Okay, so alright, first move right here, Torr stance tool. It's safe, but you know, if you see it coming, you can up-block it for full punish. Very minus double digits, okay. And Torr stance 3, if you can see it coming, you can jump it. And you know, hit them for full punish. Okay. And Torr stance 3, you can see it coming, you can duck it for full punish. So yeah, you have to see what the Ferra player do right here. It doesn't just apply for Shao. If you can read one of these moves, you can punish him way heavily for this. Okay. And this move right here, let me go back to Shao real quick. Okay. We'll set this guy to regular block. Okay. So this mid move is +3. You know, very good move. Alright, with pain and gain it will be much more better because you can use it as a flash parry. Okay. If they flawless block it, it's actually -7. Okay. So -7, what does that mean? -7, Liu Kang can punish it with his 6 frame jab. Li Mei can punish it with her down back 3 EX. Okay. Kung Lao can punish it with his back 1. Okay. So 6 framers, characters with 6 framers, they can punish it. Okay. And pain and gain right here. Let's go back to Johnny right here. Pain and gain, they're double stacking this. You know, of course you can hit them during the activation, but Johnny Cage has like a multi-hitting move right here. If your character has a multi-hitting move, a fast multi-hitting string, you can break the armor because he has like maximum like 2 armor right here. You know, so yeah. But usually, like, you know, as the Shao Ferra player, you wouldn't like do it up close like this anyways. But yeah, if they did, you can kill them for it. You can either hit them during the activation, or you know, hit them, break the armor right here, so that they can stab themselves and die for it. So yeah. What else right here? This move right here, you know, you can up block it, I guess, for some like you know, for some. It doesn't show the frames here, but yeah, up blocking it might negate some of the plus frames. I mean, the data doesn't show it, so yeah, it's -1. Yeah, it's -1. Yeah, so you can negate the plus frames by up blocking this. So yeah, but you know, if they missed it somehow, you'll be vulnerable to an attack though. So yeah, unless you really want to negate the plus frames, yeah, it gets, yeah, it still does chip unless you flawless block it. Yeah, if flawless block, it won't do any chip. Okay. What else here? Let me think. Let me think. Oh man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, that's all the moves right here. You know, try to read their mix-ups, like what moves they're going to do. If you successfully read one of these, you can kill them for it. All right. Yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah. Oh, forgot. This move right here, there's no gaps. You know, they can't unblock this. Okay. Like this move right here. If they do this sequence right here, if they do the down back 3 into this, you know, there's no gaps. You know, you can't unblock this. It's -2. You need to take it. Okay. Yeah. Like somehow if the down back 3 miss. Yeah, you see I'm holding up block right here. Not possible. You don't have enough frames to up block it. Okay. But you know, if they just do the move like really nearly like this, you know, you can, if you see it come in, if you see it coming right here, you can't up block it. Let me try to do it much more cleaner right here. Like this. You can up block and punish it, you know. And yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Let me see if I missed anything right here. Yeah, I mean mostly the mix-ups right here comes from the Torr stance, you know. So yeah, if you can read one of the moves in the Torr stance, you can kill them for it. Alright. That concludes the counterplay section. On to the next section. And that concludes the General Shao and Ferra Kameo guide. Thanks for watching all the way at the end. This is a very long video after seeing the edit right here. But yeah, I hope this video is helpful to anybody who wants to pick up General Shao and Ferra. And yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these guides. It's fun, you know, to revisit everything I know. And these guides actually help me remember some stuff as well, because I do take notes for these guides and, you know, try to present them in a cohesive way with like timestamps and stuff, you know. So yes, I live stream regularly on Twitch and on YouTube. Most people watch on YouTube, and yeah, it's been nice. And you know, the new Mortal Kombat DLC trailer just came out, and you know, actually a few people asked me, you know, whether I do like reaction videos or not, and I don't think I will. I mean, if you want to watch me react to it, I can watch it silently on my live stream. You know, I'm not a big fan of reaction videos because you really need another guy be like, whoa, that's Noob Cybot, man. God damn, it looks so cool. We don't need any more of that, man. We don't need it. Alright. Definitely not from me. Okay. So yes, expect more guides soon. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe and like the video. It really, subscribe to the channel and like the video, it really helps the channel. Thanks for watching again, and you know, keep stabbing yourself and pain and gain, and take care. Stabbing yourself in the game, pain and gain in the context of this video. Alright, goodbye.